What I think is also noteworthy is that Top Gun and its sequel were movies that were about rooting for America. When Top Gun was released, it was when Ronald Reagan was president, the originator of the Make America Great Again phrase. When Top Gun Maverick was in its initial promotion, fans noticed that Tom Cruise's bomber jacket had been altered in a way that removed the flags of Taiwan and Japan, so as to appease the Chinese Communist Party, who view Taiwan as their property. As the saying goes, sunlight is the best disinfectant, and the public backlash was so strong that Maverick's jacket was restored back to its original look, thus not caving to how China may perceive it or whether China would permit the movie to be screened there. Now keep all that in mind as backdrop for Maverick's release, and even where we are today. The original spirit of a great America was exemplified in Top Gun in the 80s. So much so that fans revolted when they saw that a jacket might not be so pro-America anymore. And then Maverick brought back all of that original pro-American nostalgia, showing off our new fighter jets and even a nod to the old F-14 Tomcat. And here we are basically in some sort of economic conflict with China right now, since they've been ripping us off for decades. Seeing Maverick again sort of brought back that loving feeling, as the song goes in the original, the love for America, the America that wins wars and exports freedom. So I find it apropos that with an icon like Val Kilmer passing away, that Val himself was someone who strove to bring value to his characters even when he knew he had to portray their dark sides and vices. He didn't want to glorify the bad virtues. He lamented that villains became more important than the hero Batman. And when you look at film and TV today, well, there are many anti-heroes, unless you watch series like The Chosen and House of David. So as we honor the work and life of such an esteemed actor, I think it's important to value a man who wanted virtue to be celebrated and whose work, especially in Top Gun and its sequel, was noble and reminded us of American exceptionalism and glory. When we have a trade war with China, well, we may no longer fight with rockets and missiles and tanks, but we have to show economic might, and we are now in the throes of it. So I would suggest you go watch the original and the sequel just to remind yourself of how great America is and also how great cinema can be when the better angels of our nature are heralded. And Val, you can be our wingman anytime.